Let me ask you a question, architect. Why does the man with the biggest bench press so often have the smallest impact outside the gym? He can move a mountain of iron, but he can't move his own life forward. He treats the gym as an escape, a separate reality. He understands the physics of a barbell but remains ignorant of the physics of his own potential. He thinks strength is about muscle, a simple calculation of force over distance. That is a fatal miscalculation. It's a system error. He sees the gym as the goal, when it is, in fact, the laboratory, the proving ground for the universal laws that govern every outcome you will ever achieve. The problem isn't your work ethic. It's your operating model. You're trying to build an empire with a flawed blueprint. You believe that going hard is the answer. But brute force without intelligent application is just noise. It's wasted energy. The reason 99% of men spin their wheels, in the gym and in their careers, is that they violate 3 fundamental laws of physics every single day. These aren't motivational theories. These are immutable laws. The same laws that keep planets in orbit and allow skyscrapers to touch the clouds. They govern the transference of force from one system to another. And today, I am giving you the protocol to harness them. We are going to re-engineer your approach, not just to lifting, but to living. We will turn your effort into momentum. We will transform your physical work into tangible, real-world power. This isn't a workout plan. This is a system upgrade for your entire life. The first law is the most unforgiving. Newton's first law, the law of inertia. An object at rest will stay at rest unless acted upon by an external force. This applies to a 400-pound barbell on the floor, and it applies to your ambition sitting dormant in your mind. That feeling you have right now, that hesitation, that comfortable paralysis on the couch, that's not just laziness. That is a physical force. It's inertia, and it will hold you captive until you generate a superior opposing force. Break the stasis. Think of it like an aerospace engineer planning a launch. To escape Earth's gravity, a rocket burns more fuel in the first few minutes than it does for the rest of its entire journey to orbit. The initial thrust must be disproportionately, violently powerful. It's an act of deliberate, calculated aggression against the pull of stasis. Your first action of the day operates on the exact same principle. Getting out of bed without hitting snooze. Putting on your gym clothes. The first rep of the first set. This is the activation energy. The cost is highest at the beginning. Procrastination is just the physics of a system with insufficient activation energy. You are waiting to feel ready. An engineer does not wait for feelings. He consults the blueprint and initiates the sequence. He knows that momentum is not a gift. It is generated. The project manager who finally starts the difficult project. The founder who makes the first cold call. They are applying this law. They are generating the external force required to move a deadweight object from zero. That first step is everything. It is the declaration of war against inertia. So here is your first operational command builder. Before we engineer the next step, we seal this one. The like button below isn't for me. It's a seal of your commitment, a public record of your decision to generate force. Click it and make a physical pact with this protocol. It is your first rep. Do it now. The rest of the workout, that's just coasting into orbit. The hard part is done. Initiate the launch. You've broken inertia. Now you must create impact. This brings us to the second law. Newton's second law, F may. Force equals mass times acceleration. The change in your reality, the force you create, is a direct product of the load you are willing to bear, mass, and the relentless consistency of your forward movement, acceleration. Most men get this equation catastrophically wrong. They chase acceleration without respecting the mass. They want the promotion overnight, the $1 million business in a month. They sprint for a week and then burn out. They want to be a sports car, all acceleration, no mass. You must become a freight train. A freight train starts slow. Its initial acceleration is almost imperceptible, but it is moving immense mass. And because it applies consistent force over time, its momentum eventually becomes an unstoppable, world-altering power. This is you, operator. Your mass is the weight on the bar, the difficulty of the project, the complexity of the skill you're learning. Your acceleration is your consistency. Day in, day out, showing up. Apply consistent force. Every plate you add to the bar is an increase in mass. Every single workout you complete, on the days you don't feel like it, is a unit of acceleration. In the corporate world, this is the man who doesn't just do his job, but actively seeks out the heaviest problems to solve. He takes on the mass others avoid. In the beginning, his progress seems slow, but 5 years later, he is the one running the division. His momentum is absolute. This is not a theory. It is a mathematical formula for success. You cannot cheat it. You want to accelerate your career? Increase the mass you can handle. You want to build an unbreakable body? Systematically increase the load. Stop looking for shortcuts. They violate the laws of physics. Your results are a direct output of this equation. There is no other way. Master the equation. You've overcome inertia, and you are building momentum. But now you will face resistance. The world will push back. This is the final and most crucial law. Newton's third law. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Every pound you press up presses down on you with equal force. Every challenge you take on at work pushes back with its own set of problems. Most men see this reaction force as a negative, a barrier. They see the pain of the muscle, the stress of the deadline, the rejection from a client, and they retreat. This is the mindset of the amateur. The professional, the sculptor, understands that the reaction is not the obstacle. The reaction is the tool. Imagine a blacksmith forging a sword. He strikes the red-hot steel with a hammer. The action. The hammer rebounds. The reaction. A weak man would say the steel is resisting. The master blacksmith knows that this violent reaction is the very thing that is hardening the steel, sharpening its edge, and transforming it from a useless lump of iron into a weapon. The resistance is what forges you. Every rep that burns, every moment you want to quit under the bar, that is the barbell forging you. The force it exerts back on your bones makes them denser. The force on your muscles signals them to grow. You are not just lifting the weight is building you. This is the principle of transfer in its purest form. The demanding boss isn't breaking you, he is sharpening your skills. The market crash isn't ruining you, it is forcing you to become more innovative. Do not run from resistance. Seek it. Command it. The force you exert on the world defines the force the world exerts back on you. Choose your actions wisely. Lift heavy weight, solve hard problems. Have the difficult conversations, intentionally place yourself in the forge. Because the fire and the hammer are not there to destroy you, they are there to reveal you. Forge your reaction. So there it is, the blueprint. The 3 laws of strength physics that govern your entire existence. 1. Overcome inertia. Generate the violent initial thrust to break free from your paralysis. 2. Master force and acceleration. Move massive loads with relentless consistency to build unstoppable momentum. 3. Harness action and reaction. Seek resistance and use it as the tool that forges you into something unbreakable. This is the system. It works for iron, and it works for life. There is no separation. The man you become in the gym is the man you bring into the negotiation room, the family home, the battlefield of your own ambition. He is either forged by these laws or broken by his ignorance of them. The choice is yours. The protocol has been delivered. Now, the final contract. You will subscribe to this channel. This is not a request for a follow. This is your enlistment into a legion of men who build, who execute, who operate on a higher standard. Then you will go to the comments and write "Protocol engaged." This is your final pact. Your word, bonded in the public square. A declaration that your war on mediocrity begins now. The theory is over, Chief. The lab is waiting. Get up. Go execute.